Hey everyone, Pure here. In today's video, we're going to be looking at everything you need to know about Roblox's new best medieval game, such as how you can play it, where to find it, upcoming development, and release information. Before we get right into the video, I just wanted to let you all know that you guys can join my Discord if you want to play or talk to me in the future. Additionally, I really just want to thank you guys for the support you showed on the last video. We hit our 1,000 subscribers. Enough for the app, let's get straight into today's video. Okay, we are back in Ave Marie. So the first thing I'm going to be talking about is how to play the game. So I saw a lot of questions on the last video talking about like how you can actually play the game, people can't see the game, stuff like that. One thing that you need to know is the game is currently in testing, so the game's obviously not fully released yet. And to play the game, you need access. And how to get this access is the game has these wave applications. So basically, you just need to fill out a bunch of answers for a few questions. Most of the questions are regarding history of the 15th century. You don't need any previous experience as a tester or anything like that. You just answer the questions, and then every now and then, community manager or moderators will look through the applications and pass or fail people. But before you apply, you need to make sure that you're actually in both the Roblox groups, the Ave Marie group and the Lunar Engine group. Once you're in both these groups and you get waived or, pass your application, you will have access to play the game. Now, a mistake I've seen people do is they'll search up Ave Marie on Roblox and they can't find it. This is because, as I said before, the game's not actually out yet and it's under a different name, Combat Demo. But you just need to remember that this game is created by a solo dev. Everything takes time, so please be patient. Another thing I want to talk about is the upcoming development for the game. Ave Marie does have a Discord that you guys can all join, and the owner regularly posts sneak peeks and teasers into what he's been working on. Things like this castle, or this one. The owner also has a roadmap that he keeps updated that you guys can check in the Discord. There's a lot of community engagement in the Discord, where the owner does do polls regarding what should be added to the game and gets community insight. So what we can see with the ongoing development is that most of the castles have been completed. We're just waiting on a few of the French castles to be done. Armors for all the kingdoms also still need to be completed, but we can see that most of the systems have already been finished. Now I'm going to talk about the release information. As of now, the owner of the game has stated many times that he aims to get this game released by summer. Well, that can mean any of the months in summer, June, July or August, so be patient. This is a great time to release the game, as many people will be on holidays, from school, and will have time to actually play the game. Now that gives a lot of time to wait, several months actually. But I think it's important that in these next few months, we support the owner of the game and the development that goes on in Ave Marie. So once again, make sure you join their Discord and show your support for this amazing upcoming medieval game. Some quick additional information I just want to share with you guys is information on the game itself and what you can expect. The game is a permanent death role-playing game. This means that upon starting the game, you do create a character, and your character can permanently die through actions in the world of Europe. The game is driven by lore, which means everything you and other players do in the world affects how the game is played and what happens around you. Players can play as nobles, kings, army commanders, you can even play as a peasant if you really wanted to. The game plans on having an economy, so you can actually work your way to your own wealth through things like blacksmithing, farming, fishing. The possibilities is endless in this game. I will say, if you are interested in this game, and you want to have a group to play with on release, I will leave a link to the Discord of my host that you guys can join and play with me upon release. Okay, so something I didn't show you guys in the last video is the handgun. So this right here is the hand cannon or handgun. It's a pretty cool weapon. So you hit R to reload, and boom, once you're done reloading, you fire away. It does a lot of damage. I think it's 2-tap. There we go. Having this in the game just really sets the era of the 15th century Europe. But what we know from the owner and some staff members is that the handgun is going to be very expensive and hard to obtain, so not everyone's going to have this obviously. Some other things that have been added since the last time we played is a personal storage system. So if we take a look over here, there's personal storage now in the game. I'll put on the screen the owner's words regarding this system. But nonetheless, that we have access to at least, is you can grab a fishing rod from here, X to transfer, and boom, it's in our inventory. I believe we can do some fishing. So, once we found some water, we open our inventory, E to use, and then all we need to do, start fishing. You can reel the fish in when it's still like that, and then when it's moving like that, you need to correct it, you need to steer it to the middle. pull it in when it stops. Like this. Boom, like that. And that's how you catch a fish. Something else that has changed is the sounds of the voices, because a lot of people in the comments on my recent video spoke about how the game used a lot of Mordor sounds. So the owner's gone ahead and changed the sounds. So let's take a look at these sounds. Some more features that I could show you guys in this video that I haven't shown you guys in the last one is obviously ladder climbing, but there's already some nice sneak peeks into what sieges could look like in this game. So we have our hot sand and boiling hot water that you can pour down onto people that's trying to siege your castle or whatever. Very cool, very cool. But I really just want to touch into what you can actually do in this game. One of the most exciting features coming to the game is the economy system. The economy system will allow all players to earn their own money, better their skills, and engage in time-accurate tasks. And all of this will lead to the player being able to spend their hard-earned money on things such as armor, weaponry. Another thing players can strive to do is earn knighthood. So players can be knighted by a lord, noble, or a king, being granted service to the household or lord that knighted them. The game will also have a variety of noble families and royal families, each and every noble and royal being a real player. Noble and royal players will have the ability to do things like raising armies, hosting feasts, constructing castles, and laying claim to the other lands of Europe. From what I've been told, all players can work their way up to becoming a noble. Or, if you're content enough, you can stay as a knight in service to a noble. And if that's not your playstyle, you can travel across the lands as a merchant, selling goods from your workshop or smithy to other players or noble across the lands. And if that's still not good enough for you, you can become an outlaw, ambushing and robbing players, taking their belongings for yourself, and becoming rich off the work of others. You can also form mercenary groups with other players or friends to put your blade up higher, earning renown and wealth whilst fighting for another lord or king for their claim across the land. I'm honestly so excited for the release of this game, and I hope I see many of you guys there as well. I can already tell that this game is going to be amazing, and it's going to have endless possibilities. Just to remind you guys can always join my Discord if you wish to talk to me, or even if you want to play with me. And again, make sure you join the Ave Marie Discord, so you can keep up with development, community polls, and overall just what's happening with the game. And if you guys are looking to play with a group upon release, make sure you join my host in the description below. Anyways, that's it from me in today's video. If you guys liked the video, make sure you subscribe, drop a like below, and let me know what you guys want to see next. Thank you all for watching, hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one.